Cuckoo.
DJ Longhair back home from Vegas. Welcome back, everyone. The schedule's back on track. I know a lot of people hopefully are out with their kids right now for Halloween. So happy Halloween, everyone. As soon as we get some people in here on the live, I will do a costume reveal. In the meantime, a silent cheers from the back room here. I got a purple monster. I can't reveal myself yet. We need some more peeps here. But cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, welcome, everyone. It is MTG Roundtable. We had 1 week off because we were at con trying to grow the channel. But we are back to our regular schedule. It is going to be Thursdays at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and, of course, Sundays for late night EDH. And, of course, everything else is a bonus and random. So, today we got a lot to discuss. I'm waiting for a few peeps to show up here. But I guess in the meantime, we can probably discuss some spoilers and some other stuff and things. They dumped a lot of information on us on Friday. Good Lord. Like, we had a dry cycle for a bit as far as news goes. And then, boom, everything on Friday about, like, I don't know, 4 weeks worth of content, right? This is nuts. Were you chilling for that, TCGDude?
So it's funny you say that, man. Yeah, as much as there was an overload of content, for half of it, I was actually in events, ticketed events. Particularly for the SpongeBob drop. I was in the mystery booster, and man, I would have been so thrilled to be sitting there when that debuted. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been outward about how much I love SpongeBob to everybody in the crew here. But yeah, of course. So I'm overall happy about it, but I think, I can see where some folks are not too pleased,
I honestly, it is just a secret lair. So I'm wondering, because I think it's gonna be like Fortnite, where it's just a reskin, you're buying skins for secret lair. So I'm wondering who the hell is gonna be SpongeBob. Like, what card is going to be SpongeBob and Patrick and Krabby Patties? I mean, what?
Patrick is Sinister Starfish.
Yeah, Sinister Starfish. There you go. But who's SpongeBob? I mean, who's the manager? The main manager for Krabby Patties?
Oh, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, so Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs is going to be the giant 017 Kraken crab.
Oh yeah, that's right, from Zendikar Rising.
But he's got to make like treasures or something. Like, I could almost see him being Dockside, but that's out.
A goblin crab because he is red.
Oh, right. In case you guys are in the shelter to live under a rock, bam, bro. Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna make some new to Magic cards or what, but there it is, SpongeBob SquarePants coming in 2025. Oh yeah.
Who's gonna be? Is you gonna have Camellia as the Sandy the squirrel?
That could work, actually. That could work. Yeah, I'm wondering who's going to be Patrick. Is going to be Mr. Krabs. You have his pet jellyfish too. I mean, dude, like, what? Okay, it's just going to be a reskin, If it's a reskin, I'm okay with it. But if it's new to Magic, a whole new, I'm gonna hit your or was that? I don't even know. I don't even know. Like what who's gonna be who? Like you're gonna get commander damage.
Be shrank down to the mini plankton status.
Oh, who?
Plankton. He's super small,
Yeah, plankton. Yeah. No. I mean,
yeah, and it'll be Yawgmoth.
Who's gonna be that?
Yawgmoth.
There you go. S90's I cast Giant Growth on Patrick, then cast Infiltrate and hit you for 12. Yeah, damn. Oh man. Oh. I mean, yeah. What's up, Caustic? How you doing? Bob Espanja. What?
Bob Espanja.
Bob Espanja. So yeah, I'm just like, okay, sure, why not? Where's our He-Man secret lair? Damn it, or Mortal Kombat, or like I don't know. I know they're not going to touch Star Wars because Fantasy Fight pretty much has an iron grip on Star Wars games at the minute, and have had it for they've been the longest IP holders of Fantasy Fight / Asmodee. They've had it for over 10 plus years. It's impressive because most people only hold on to the IP for maybe 2. After 3, or 4, even before Disney, they would get kind of greedy with the IP. So everyone just kind of gave up on it, let it die, and then pass it on to the next person. And they'll make a game. It'll be popular for 2 years and start fizzling out. But that's a different thing altogether. Anyways, so there we go. There is SpongeBob. Yay. I'm glad you're excited for it, though, TCGDude.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I really do think that it's catering to, the 30s and the late 20s crowd, but also able to get in the younger crowd because SpongeBob is kind of 2 decades old at this point, almost. Yeah.
Oh, longer. No?
Yeah, a little longer maybe. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So, good on you, Watsy, that you got that IP. I mean, there's promos. They actually have the Krabby Patty at Wendy's right now. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, of the upcoming set next year on the slate, I mean, they've got some interesting thoughts, but the Final Fantasy is going to be the one that I'm going to really, kind of lean heavily. Because I've been a big Final Fantasy fan, especially, the earlier Final Fantasies. But, if they take the characters from some of the later, especially like Final Fantasy VII, they're just going to have so many people come into that, and if they do it right, and if they have like some sort of real special foiling or limited cards for that, I would say serialized number cards. They're going to make a lot of money off of that set. That set there is gonna hit like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's right. They already did a deal with Pizza Pop, so why not make Pizza Pop a card or even just a food token? I know that they should have Hot Pockets, but I mean, I've still yet to have Lily's or Chandra's Hot Pocket. It's on my bucket list for sure. For meme reasons only. Yeah. All right, let me go and pop up the schedule here. There is.
Yeah, I actually got the Lily Hot Pocket chilling in the freezer, but I'm not gonna eat
it. Yeah.
Sorry to burst your bubble there.
Yeah.
No, dude, this schedule here for 2025 is looking sick though.
Right. And unfortunately, I didn't get the art. So all they showed for Final Fantasy was the art, but it's awesome because it's all done by the original artist. So that is super sick. I will attempt to pull that up, or if someone can find a site for me, we can go check it out real quick. But I did not download those. I was trying to get caught up on Foundations, which they popped out all the good spoilers afterwards. During the thing, you were just kind of like, okay. When they showed the Japanese special art you can only get in the collectors, a lot of people were pretty excited. The new Nimizit's pretty sweet, and there's 2 of them, actually. I only was able to pull up one, so that's weird. But yeah. So here's the season. We knew we were getting a Death Race set, so there's Aether Drift. I do have a couple cards for that. No info on Tarkir of Dragonstorm as far as spoilers goes, but I do have. Hold on, let me pull that up. So I'm gonna go back to Aether Drift here in a minute. And actually, there's not too many spoilers, so I can go ahead and pop those. So give me a second, guys. There we go. All right, so Aether Drift. Here is one of the cards. Obviously, vehicles is the thing. So we got the Bright Glass Gearhulk, 2 green, 2 white for a 4/4. Artifact creature construct, first strike and trample. When this creature enters, you may search your library for up to 2 artifact, creature, and or enchantment cards with mana value 1 or less. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle. It's interesting. It comes in as a tutor for 2 items, 1 or less. So
I think this is going to be a Commander All-Star first off. Yeah, because it's 4 mana, 4/4 first strike trample. That's already awesome, right?
Yeah, but you can't get your mana crypt. Oh, too soon.
True. But you can get a Soul Ring. You can get like a Dryad Arbor too, actually, which is a forest creature.
Yeah. Dulbrain, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Costum causing havoc as usual. Good job, brother. Twiddler, hello.
Yes.
Yeah. KLD was big. I expect inventions, really. Yeah, I could see it. So the thing that's on this list is whatchamacallit? Innistrad Remastered, which we knew they were going to bring back a big card, and they did. Edgar Markov. So
Edgar Markov was due for a reprint. That card is so incredibly hard to find. It was only found in the Commander deck, and it is the only card that is a 3-color vampire. Which covers all 3 colors that the vampires use: the white, the black, and the red.
Yeah, for sure. Duretti's back. You want to read that one there, Brian?
Yeah, Duretti, a red and 4 for star 5 legendary Goblin Artificer. Duretti's power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Okay, so he's a big artifact dude. And whenever Duretti enters or attacks, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return the chosen card to the battlefield. Okay, so he's got some artifact recursion.
Yup.
Cool.
Yeah, and this is an all artifact set, mostly vehicles, but we should be seeing a lot more artifacts. There's an actual first. Unfortunately, they didn't give us any stats, but what was the thing called? I know you remember, Brian. It is an artifact creature planeswalker, and that's all they gave us.
That was the. Hang on a second.
I know you're on it, bro.
Let me slide up here.
Yeah, that's the big deal. Is the serialized 0 of X of 500 alt art. Yeah.
The Aether Spark, which is a legendary artifact planeswalker equipment, which is something we have never seen before. And it's got a big top box for like a static effect on it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be crazy, whatever. I think it's going to be like the top prize, and I understand it's like the cup that everybody wants.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. All right, TCGDude, still in Aether Drift. We got Earth Rambler. You got this one?
Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. So we have Earth Rumbler, a 5 mana, 4 generic, 1 green, 7/6 artifact vehicle. It has vigilance and trample. It says exile an artifact or creature card from your graveyard, and this vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn, and crew 3. So you actually don't need to use its crew ability to make it a creature, which is, I think, something new to crew. If not, it's something that's far and few between.
There's been a few cards before that have had effects like this, but it's
the first time you're able to exile artifact or creature from your graveyard to so you don't have to crew it. So this is pretty powerful.
Pretty sick. Hell yeah.
And you can do that defensively too. So on your turn, and then if someone swings in, you're like, well, I got a 7/6 right here. Go ahead, bro. You know? So those are the ones they spoiled some other ones, but for some reason I could not pull them up. So going into Tarkir, I believe, let me see if I have that. We are getting Sarkhan and Ugin back in the mix. This is the super fancy smanchy arts. Of course, no details on the Ugin being the only planeswalker, I believe, and then Sarkhan as a regular creature again. So pretty neat. Yeah, this art's pretty cool. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Hey, Sideshow, man. I'm so bummed out we missed you, man. I was not feeling hot. Plus, I was with Caustic. He didn't want to drive over there. Bummer. Yeah, Edgar Markov. What's the full name of this Markov we're talking about? Oh, we're talking about the old OG Edgar Markov, the commander.
Yeah, OG Edgar Markov that was in the commander deck way back when the last Innistrad came out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So Innistrad remastered. Oh yeah, we got Deadeye Navigator back as well. There you go. This was back first Innistrad? I don't even know.
Either that or Avacyn Restored.
I think it was Avacyn Restored was Deadeye Navigator.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's back, and of course we have Edgar Markov. This is not the fancy art. This is just the regular old art. Bam. But there he is. He's back. So you'll be able to pull him in the set itself, and then of course everyone's going to be gunning for that X of 500 serialized cards. So definitely bringing back serialized cards for this set. And I think they really needed to, because there's good cards all throughout the Innistrad blocks, but not a lot of value. I mean, what's the next biggest card, TCG, dude? Bob?
I mean, perhaps. He's almost been power crept out of the format, though.
Because they reprinted Bob in the Foundations.
Easy Sideshow. Oh, that would have been dangerous. Caustic and Sideshow. Oh my god. If only we were feeling better. Damn it. All right. Okay. So they didn't really give too many details on the other sets. I think they snuck on some art. They didn't show anything of Spider-Man. Edge of Eternities. It's
I
gonna
saw
be a
some
space
artwork,
set.
but it was like super. This is supposed to be the outer space set. Supposed to be something that's like a spin-off of Unfinity, but more grounded.
Yeah.
And my thing is, if you look at the logo of Edges of Eternity, you look at the O of.
Mm-hmm.
What does that remind you of?
Soul Ring?
No, look at the O and then tilt it
blue
about
black.
Look at the O of the of in Edges of Eternity.
DJ, I hit the private chat with the link there. We have an Amazon listing live for folks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that looks pale.
If you rotate that about 15, 20 degrees to the right, it looks like a Phyrexian symbol. And remember at the whole after the after March of the Machines and everything, the Phyrexians got banished to the Blind Eternities. Where they went to, we don't know.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you for that update there, Brian. Apparently we got Grizzlebrand coming back.
Nice.
Grizzlebrand.
All right.
Are they gonna unban? Are they gonna unban Grizzlebrand from Commander?
Oh God, that makes some quick games. Let's go.
Yeah, no kidding. That might be the case, especially with their new power bracket that they got going on.
Your biggest fan is here, Brian, by the way.
I noticed this.
Oh, dude, I wish we'd have Aliens or Aliens versus Predator would be sick. Oh, bruh. Yeah. Oh, Black Hole. Oh, he's talking about the yeah. But dude, I'm just enjoying seeing Grizzlebrand here. It's pretty gnarly. Yeah, UB unbanned, right? That's right.
Why do I need to acknowledge you, Sideshow?
See, he just did.
I'm not the host here. I'm just a guest.
Oh man, great, good times. All right. So this is the initial prices here. We're gonna get on to MSRP. Good Lord. Yes, they brought back MSRP. It is great, but wait till you see what the MSRP is. Oh my God. Okay. So while we're on this little tab here, I wanted to see. So there we go. These are the new base prices for fancy sets. You're looking at $329.99 is going to be retail. Play boosters, $219 for fancy sets. Oh boy, I gotta fix my audio. Be right.
Yeah, no, man. I don't know if Innistrad Remastered is gonna stand up to, say, Time Spiral Remastered.
No,
I recall the pre-order price was roughly around this, and then it spiked up to around 300. But
yep,
yeah,
I agree. It's not going to stand up. It's probably going to fall in more like Ravnica Remastered, maybe even lower than that.
Oh,
I mean, unless they throw in something, and I don't know of anything in the Innistrad set that any type of lands or anything that would be a big enough draw to do that.
Yeah, the land cycle kind of sucked out of Innistrad for sure.
All right, so the MSRP is what they're saying. Yes, I need more purple drinks. Stop reminding me. Okay. Let's look at foundations. Okay. So foundations, this is still reasonable, but basically the MSRP for collectors is supposed to be 300. I forgot what they said for play boosters, but it was roughly around 150 to 200. That's what they're trying to make it. Just like, no. Just no, stop. God. So right now you see here, typical price is $279.99. So they're really going to try to push, at least at the store level, that collectors are going to be 300 for your standard sets. So right now you see it here at 245. We've seen it as low as 220, 210, or was it 193? Someone told me. I think was the fire or the pre-sales, or what do they call that? Come on, brain, think. The
I think fire sale or the pre-release.
Well, not fire sale. No. Where they sell it real quick for a week, like before it comes out. It's the something or other. But yeah, there's like an insane sale, sort of like a fire sale for a week, and it really screws with the numbers for everything else. But during that, because there were no previews out, and everyone's all like, "Oh, it's just gonna be a reprint set. Who cares?" Was 183 was the lowest I saw it. But good luck getting that now. People are saying that it's been sold out on TCGDude or TCG Player for a little bit now since MagicCon. And there was already 2 openings. I don't know if the video got taken down, but I saw 2 separate people opening Foundation collectors earlier today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they might have gotten in trouble.
I'm looking here on TCG, and I'm seeing Foundation's play boosters listed as a market price for a bill 34, and the collectors for 239 and a half.
Caustic, you end up paying 222 each. Okay, that's how the what is TOE booster fund was announced. Okay.
Throne of Eldraine.
Yeah. Oh, Throne of Eldraine. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Right? I know. I really want to post that. That's funny. I don't want to scare Brian off. Okay. Back to seriousness. So yeah, so MSRP is roughly about 300, I believe. I was trying to see what they said the MSRP of the play boosters are, which they said roughly it's going to be around 200 for like masters like sets, and what was it, $150, $180? Do you remember, TCGDude?
Are we talking about foundations?
Yeah, for the MSRP.
Oh, no. I wasn't aware of what the MSRP was stated as. But I do see other places like Card Kingdom here have it for 135. And then, plus shipping. So I imagine it's around that 130, 135. I mean,
so retail stores or your LGS should have them between 170 and $200, man. That's rough. They're really pushing it because they want, obviously Hasbro wants the money, but their excuse, but it's 36 packs, and so the set, bruh. Oh man. All right. So yeah, I wish we had. I know it's Halloween, so we're missing a few of our other peeps because I know everyone would have been hot and heavy on the MSRP for sure. Speaking of fur, check out this squirrel. So dope. Thank you, Pablo.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty much a squirrel instead of. Well, he sent me the rabbit because obviously it was like a cyberpunk. What's the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland? So he made me a squirrel instead. I was like, oh, dude, this is sick. But anyway, there you go. Thank you, Casey. Give me a second there. Thank you.
Wow. Now they have basically jumpstart bundle boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call. That's what the beginner box is.
All right, here we go. Magic returns to listing MSRP with foundations. Here we go. Thank you, Casey. Team effort here on the channel. All right, so play booster, they're expecting $5.25 a pop, about 25 for collector booster. The starter collection, which is basically the old deck builders kit.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, you're actually getting 10 jumpstart packs in there, and all the dice. Yeah, in the starter, I was just looking at it. You get 10 themed packs of cards, jumpstart packs of cards. Each pack includes a jumpstart.
Oh, okay. I have so many products for freaking yeah, bro. Too many products. But the jumpstart boosters, the jumpstart is actually more like a regular jumpstart, which I have a ton of cards to show off for it because they have some new unique stuff.
Seriously, they did. I'm saying here and now that the jumpstart for foundations is either on par or even better than OG 2020 jumpstart. Yeah. This thing is awesome.
And Bob's in it.
Yeah, Bob.
Dark Confident. Yup. All right. So we got Commander deck. Wait. Oh, Aether Drift. Okay. Sorry. A little ahead of myself here. Okay, so there was a starter collection. There was also something that was like a deck builder's kit. I was going to say that's ridiculous.
That's the starter collection.
Okay, because originally they said it was only 3 packs, but I'm thinking of something else. Jumpstart.
The 3 packs is the what is it now? Hang on. Let me go back here a bit.
The beginner box.
Beginner box. That's what it is.
Okay, that one only had like 3 packs in it or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Masters product is going to be $7 a pack and $30 for the collector booster. All right, so Commander decks moving forward.
Here's what the starter collection is. Here's what the starter collection is. It's not. It's not the beginner box. This is what it is. It's 350 plus Magic Gathering cards in a fixed set.
Right. Yep.
It contains 3 Magic Gathering play boosters, 2 reference cards, includes 22 foil cards, 13 tokens, 95 basic lands, including 10 full art lands, how to build your deck, life click wheel, and it contains.
Doesn't it have the soul ring too?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on from that, Aether Drift, they're gonna jack it up a little bit. Play booster, $5.49, $24.99, which is around standard here for collector booster. Commander decks starting at $45. All right, bundles are going up. Boo. Because 50 is obviously not enough for them, so it's now 55 or 54. and a specialty bundle, which will be like we had for Duskmorn, I believe, should be 2 collectors, 6 play boosters for $80. And they're saying Foundation Special will have distinct MSRPs. Yep. But moving forward, this is what we should be looking at for regular standard sets. $5.49 a play booster, $25 for a collector, commander decks $45, and bundles for $54 is the standard price. And then now they're going to do a specialty bundle every set. Okay. All right. Why change? Yeah. Because greed. But at least there's some standard pricing. So there you go with the MSRP.
Well, I think a lot of it is been having to do with, with some of their limited release products that people were jacking it up on the secondary market.
Hey, time capsule. Yeah.
And then claiming it's that it's like, direct from manufacturer type stuff, and that's what they're charging, and that's why the price is so high. So I think that's what they're doing, and it's good in a way, but not so good in another because they're being all greedy about it.
Yeah. I'm kind of torn on it because I'm happy they're bringing back some form of standardization that you can expect at your LGS. Most will probably ignore the MSRP, but that's what you should be expecting at your LGS. So that's at least you will know what the price is roughly throughout everywhere. So it is a big plus. But what they set it to is like, bruh. All right, so moving on. Jumpstart is nuts. Oh my god. At first it seemed like it was going to be the standard 5 themes, and yes, there'll be new cards, but basically that's it. But no, they decided to make it more like the old school. So I have throughout some spoilers from that. Most of y'all seen it, but I have not seen anyone crack these yet. So let's see here. These are all really small. I'm just make them a little bigger. Those are large. Okay. So they are going hard on anime artists for sure. So some of these I'm pulling up are basically anime skins on the older cards. So we have Adeline Resplendent Cather. We've all seen it before, so I'll try to speed through these if I can get the thing running here.
Well, right. even the ones we've seen before, there's such good choices for these jumpstart packs. They're good. They're good, commonly used cards that are good to have as basis for like a jumpstart type of pack. And this right here, what you're showing, the adventuring gear.
This is from the regular foundations. Yeah,
we're gonna see a lot of cards. I think what they did for foundations is they took cards that were like last minute trims out of different sets and put them in here as kind of an addition, so that your players that have all these cards from these different sets get a little bit of boost. This here, you can clearly see this comes out of the D&D AFR
this is what should have been an AFR. Yeah,
it's straight up.
Yeah, here's one of the new cards. Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. 1 color's black and a red for 2/2. First strike. When it attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Very nice. And bringing back Raid. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to Alicia's power from the graveyard to the battlefield. Freaking gnarly. You'll definitely see some. Oh yeah, definitely want to try her out as a commander for sure. All right, so we got another reskin coming up here. I believe is coming out of Jumpstart.
This is not a reskin. This is a
no,
new
it's a new one. This is a new one. Yeah. Go ahead, Brian. You can read it.
So this is Anep, Vizier of Hazaret. Red and 2 for a 4/2 legendary Jackal Warrior. May exert Anep, Vizier of Hazaret as an attack. If you do, exile top 2 cards of your library. Till the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. So, again, harkening back to some of the cards or, some themes that were from older sets that were kind of cut because, they either ran out of cards, they came to the number of cards they were going to use in the set, so they had to make some cuts. And I think this is one of them because it does use the exert mechanic that we saw in Amonkhet and stuff like that.
Yeah, Jackal's not a creature type that you see too often, so I'm sure that'll make someone happy.
Yeah, that's Almond Kitty Cat. No. All right, I'm stoked on this because I want more Gorgons. Eventually, I want to make a Gorgon EDH deck. So we got Ophelia, Viper Whisperer. This card is gnarly. Coming out of Jumpstart, 2-drop, so colorless and a black for a 1/3. It's got Death Touch, awesome. Whenever Ophelia attacks, you may pay 1 and a black or a green. If you do, create a 1/1 black snake creature token with Death Touch. Sweet. And then 4 and a black until the end of turn. Whenever 1 or more Gorgons and or snakes you control deal combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life. Rounded up. Oof.
Now combine that with the Bloodletter Valklazats.
Oh yeah.
Instant death. Bye-bye.
Oh,
wow. Like I said in my video covering this, nobody's going to break this.
Yes, a Gorgon. Yes. Yeah, I'm stoked for it. I want one, damn it.
Yeah, and it being Golgari colors is definitely on point.
On par for me. Hell yeah. All right, you got a cat lord. Woot woot. You want this one, TCGDude?
Sure. A Rabo, the First Fang. It's a 2/2 3-mana cat avatar for 2 colorless and a white. Other cats you control get 1/1. Whenever a Rabo or another non-token cat you control enters, create a 1/1 cat creature token. So yeah, pretty much a kitty lord that makes kitty tokens, and for every token that's gonna buff up your creatures. So you busted.
Yeah, just a wee
Especially if you have something like a Johnny's Pride made out.
Yeah,
or some form of a Johnny's Pride mate.
Yeah, because life playing, and then yeah, dude, just. All right, is this guy new? This guy's new, right? Because I don't remember.
No, this is a reprint. Arbiter of Woe.
It is a reprint. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Arbiter of Woe. This is a 5/4 6-mana demon, 4 and 2 black. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature as flying. Whenever this creature enters, each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life. You draw a card and gain 2 life. So it's not a may. This is a it happens type thing.
Yes, it happens.
So Arcane Epiphany is the old.
With Blink mechanics, this thing will certainly have stuff hit the fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a reprint?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because yeah. All right, I'll skip over to the next one here. I believe this one is new, but don't quote me. Is this new?
I think so. I don't. This is probably something that's new, but like I said, this is another what I call cast-off card. This probably came out of Call Time and it's Archmage of Runes. For 2 blue and 3, you get a 3/6 giant wizard instant sorcery spells. You cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card.
Pretty decent, but expensive. I don't think it's going to see a lot of play. We got the new anime reskin of Averna, the Chaos Bloom. It's kind of neat. Okay. Getting through as quick as I can here. There you go. We got Balmor, Battle Mage Captain.
That's, we've seen that one before.
Yep. Some new tribal support, which I'm kind of happy for, but it's sort of close to, I forget what that banner was. It's very similar. You have a Banner of Kinship for 5. This artifact that enters, choose a creature type. This artifact enters with a fellowship counter on it for each creature you control of the chosen type. So if I have a ton of squirrels out, this thing will be awesome. Creatures you control the chosen type gets +1/+1 for each fellowship counter on this artifact. I'm trying to remember the name of that banner that does something very similar.
It's almost like a coat of arms. It's a watered down coat of arms.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But this is pretty sick for your tribal kindred / typal heads out there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Very nice. We are getting to the leyline weapon here. Okay, so why are you being silly? Reh. Okay. We got... I think this guy is a reprint. There we go. Battle Song Berserker?
No.
I think... No, he's new.
He's new. And this, again, is another probably cast off of a Kaldheim.
Yeah, I think Kaldheim, yeah. These are the extra cards that they wanted to throw in a set art that they've had floating around. So this one's a 3-drop and a red for a 3/4. Whenever you attack with target creature you control, it gets +1/+0 and gains menace until the end of turn. Stay common, uncommon, but good if you're running a Berserker deck. All right, this one's new, I think.
This one's fun.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
Blasphemous Edict is 2 black and 3 for a sorcery that reads, you may pay a single black rather than pay the spell's mana cost. There are 13 or more creatures on the battlefield. Each player sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice. Now, this right here, if you're facing in a commander setting, and this is just wicked enough, but especially if you're facing off against people that are creating tons of tokens like your squirrel deck, or somebody has an elf ball, or is pumping out citizen tokens with Jetnir, this thing will just they all go away.
Yeah,
screw all your creatures.
Yeah, this is crazy. Sacrifice, so it gets around indestructible, and hexproof as it's not targeting. This thing will be gnarly in Commander. I saw this and I'm like, bruh, pretty good.
Bruh.
Yeah, pretty freaking good.
Yeah, okay. So trying to fill out the cycle of blasphemous, So we've got the red one, now we've got the black one. What was Caustic saying?
Oh no, that the Berserker was out of Dominator United. Okay.
No, he was talking about Balmor, the
Balmor. Yeah. Okay. We got this Bloodthirsty Conqueror 5-drop, so 3 and 2 black for 5/5. Very nice. Vampire Knight flying with Death Touch. Gotta love it. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Oh boy.
So it's what's that? Not Blood Artist, but the other one. I can't think right.
The Veto.
Not Veto. The other one. It's an enchantment, and you know whenever you gain life,
Sanguine Bond.
Sanguine Bond. That's it.
Yeah.
Sanguine Bond on a body.
Yeah, on a steak.
Yeah. On a steak.
Embrace. Okay, yeah. All right. We got Bralios of Fairs. Band's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control for 5. Okay. When it attacks, draw a card, and you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Nice. Definitely something to slot into your landfall decks. Very nice.
Yeah, putting that in my bristly build deck is just gonna hee.
Yeah. So is this like leftovers of Theros Beyond Death? Maybe.
I'm thinking so. You know, this is probably some Theros leftover stuff.
But there you go, anime art there. Speaking of anime art, we got Brigon Soldier of Meletis. Is this new?
Yeah, this is new, but again, this is a cast off of because Meletis was something that came out of Theros. So,
well, that's heroic. Nice. So 2 colorless and a white for a 2/2 vigilance heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Brigon, put a 1/1 counter on Brigon. Remove a counter from Brigon and draw a card. Nice.
So your +1/+1 counters deck. This thing slots in fun. You get +1/+1 counters and a card draw if you need it. Hoo-ha.
Yes, sir. All right, Brian, you got this one.
This is Brimaz, King of Oresquios. It's I think we've seen this before, but it's 2 white and 1 for a 3/4 legendary cat soldier with vigilance. Whenever Brimaz attacks, create a 1/1 white cat soldier creature token with vigilance that's attacking. When he blocks a creature, create a 1/1 cat soldier creature token that's blocking that creature. So this is kind of like what is it? The 4/4 creature that creates the 2 1/1 cats that have lifelink. I can't think of it.
Oh, the Regal Coracal.
Not Regal Coracal. I'm almost facing off against it in white decks. It's always
this is a reprint though from Born of the Gods.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're looking for. Here's an old reprint, but new anime art. We have both the brothers, which Bushido 1, okay, and then we're exactly 2 permanents named brothers on the battlefield. Legendary rule does not apply. Each other creature named brothers gets +2/+2 and has haste. Honestly, it's just a fun card. There's the other brother doing the exact same thing. So, do they stack? Are they getting +4/+4? Or no, each other. No,
+4 +3.
Yeah. Okay, just fun.
And then the Bushido will kick in and make it a +5/+4. You know, potentially. So
yeah,
I mean, it's more flavor than anything. Anyone who enjoyed Champions of Kamigawa or that era, like myself, actually, this is going to be super fun to either draft with, like, or in a sealed environment. But I don't know how much it'll be seen in constructed play.
Yeah. There we go. The Cat Collector. Let's go. Go ahead, Brian.
It's funny because I'm the one guy among you, all of us that has a cat, and so it's funny. So a white and 2 for 3/2 human citizen. This creature enters, create a food token. Whenever you gain life for the first time during each of your turns, create a 1/1 white cat creature token.
Spamming cats. Let's go.
So
all right,
cats with
celestial
food
armor. I think this was like leftover. Is this new or old? I don't know, man.
This is new. This is a new card.
Okay, so this is leftovers from New Capenna. So
yeah, I would
celestial
imagine
armor.
so. Yeah. New Capenna or Cauliflower. I'm thinking New Capenna.
Yeah. So equipment attaches to target creature you control, gains hexproof, indestructible to the end of turn. Quick creature has +2/+0 and flying. Nothing too exciting, but it does have flash. And then when you do flash it in, you can make that creature hexproof and indestructible. So that's pretty neat. Moving on.
Sure.
We got Chandra coming back here. We got the Chandra Flame Shaper. Good to see her back. Okay. Moving on here. Ooh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just making note that you can with this Chandra you can fire off her ultimate right away and still have enough loyalty left around for her to stick around.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We got Cleon, Mary Champion. 2 colors and a red for a 2/2 double strike heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Cleon, exile top card of your library. You may play that card till the end of your next turn. I think this feels like a reprint.
It is.
Okay. I figured it was an anime reskin. I think that's why.
Yeah, this is an anime reskin of a card, but it is a reprint.
Now, here's an interesting one. I believe this is one of the new Foundation cards. We got Crystal Brigade or Barricade.
Yes, this is a new card. I like this a lot. You've got a decent wall. It's got Defender. It gives you hexproof and prevents combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control.
Oh, here we go, Caustic. For your horror deck, we got Consuming Apparition coming back. Yeah, it's new.
Okay, so Mill is definitely going to be making an appearance.
Oh, yeah. 3, a blue and a black. Consuming Apparition's power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyards. Oh, boy. Whenever you cast a spell, each opponent reveals cards in the top of their library until they reveal a land card. Then puts those cards into their graveyard. So if you're running some self-mill, this could come in handy. All right. It's always boosting me back to the top here. All right. Yeah, it's been reprinted multiple times, but I'm not sure why I grabbed this one. I just was there. Okay. Go Crypt Feaster. This one did not look familiar for me, so I nabbed it. 3 colorless in a black for a 3/4 menace. Threshold, whenever this creature attacks, if there's 7 or more cards in your graveyard, this creature gets +2/+2/0. Okay, Draft Shaft. Whatever. We got new skin, or no. Danitha, I think this is new. This is Danitha Caption? Paragon?
I think this is a reprint.
It is. Okay, so anime skin. That's why I grabbed it. Okay. First strike, vigilance, lifelink, or an equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Very nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Here's Bob coming back on the scene. Bob is going to be in the Jumpstart set. So we got Bob. We're all familiar. Colorless and a black for 2/1. Beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. You may put that card into your hand. Lose life equal to its mana value. Yay, Bob. Always good to have Bob back. Okay.
And that's interesting because there's a bat that's a watered down version in the format. So having both of them around is going to be kind of nuts.
Yeah. Hey, Benson. Yeah, a tons reprinted, bro. For sure. Let's see. Dawnwing Marshall. More cats. Oh, a flying cat. Look out. 2/2 for 2. You can pay 4 and a white. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Well, sure. It's a flying cat. That's all I'm looking at. I mean, late game, you could do some stuffs. Okay, I believe this one's new. I'm not 100 on it, but I don't remember this art anywhere. Delightful Discovery?
Yes, I believe this is new.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. Potentially, you can cast this for 1 mana.
Yeah. So scry 2 and draw 2. It's a lot of words just for that. Just saying. All right, moving on. Trying to get to the ley line. Okay. All right, we got a new green card.
I'll be back in a minute.
Sure. All right, we got Donius Elvish Archdruid. I don't remember seeing this. I know most of my elves. So that's a 3 and a green for a 3/3.
This is new, and I really like this. I really like this elf.
Right. Elves you have are whenever this creature becomes tapped during your turn, untap it and put a 1/1 counter on it. This ability only triggers once each turn. So your elves can get pumped up super quick. I like this card a lot. And this is the anime skin on it. So very nice. We're familiar with this bad boy, but it's making a comeback. Again, there is different art coming out of the main set. But this is the classic art.
I like the full art of this. Getting the
full art's pretty nice.
The full art with the kitty cats and the special textured foiling with the mana symbols on it. That's going to be all the way 100 for me. I mean, I would love to have that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But doubling season, and of all the cards I've seen so far, doubling season, and it's been reprinted recently, so its value isn't real high. Is the only real super value card that we've seen come out of the set, but yet we're getting cards that are powerful, impactful, and useful for both players that have played for a while and beginners.
Caustic, funny. All right, here we go. This one, I like this one a lot. This is new, right? Because I don't remember seeing this.
Yeah, this is new.
Yeah, 5 drop for a 1/1 seems rough, but when this creature enters, you get a 4/4 red Drago token with flying. So a 1/1 and a 4/4. There was another one that actually spawns these. I'm not sure what the name of that one was. It spawns 5/5s. There's it's coming up. Got Drag Under. Sounds familiar, but I just thought the art looked sick. All right, getting a few more cards up here. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I know it's Halloween. I hope you guys are having a great Halloween. I am in costume. I will reveal that here soon. Okay.
Yeah, I got it here. So you do have that, don't you?
Which one?
The new enchantment that spawns the 5/5s.
Yeah, no, I totally. All right, Dropkick Bomber. I am not familiar with this one. I assume this is a new Goblin Lord.
Yeah, I've not seen this before.
All right, so you got two color-listed red and a 2/3. Other gobos get +1/+1. Gotta love that.
We haven't gotten there, Casey, but we will.
Yeah. Until the end of turn, another target goblin that you control gains flying. Nice. When this creature deals combat damage, sacrifice it. Oof. But that's goblin style, though, so gotta love that. Okay. Speeding through as quick as I can. Can you get this one while I get the other two loaded up?
Okay. This is Eidolon of Astral Wind. Looks like it came out of the Theros block. For a white and 2, you get a 2/4 enchantment creature spirit with vigilance. It has constellation. Whenever Eidolon of Astral Winds or another enchantment you control enters, choose target creature you control until the end of turn. That creature has base power and toughness, a 4/4, and gains flying. I mean,
it's crazy.
I'd stick this in my Marina deck. I'd stick this in if I was playing white with your Trash Panda deck.
Yeah. Well, you can't put it in Trash Panda, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fate Bloom Trick. It's interesting. I like that it is instant. So you have some blockers immediately. Okay. Can you go ahead and read it? I'm trying to move through this as quick as possible.
So Fate Bloom Trick is a blue and 2 for an instant that reads, create 2 1/1 fairy creature tokens with flying. When you do, tap target creature and opponent control. Now, because of the rules regarding combat tricks, you're going to do this before combat starts.
Yeah.
And you can be able to create a couple blockers and tap down one of your opponent's creatures. So
yeah. Pretty useful.
This is going to be pretty useful. And if you're playing in a fairy deck, this is like an automatic include. I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah. All right. We got Faithful Pike Master. 3 and a white for a 3/4. Enters scry 2. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike. So more draft shaft. Okay. Here we go. More kitties. Lots and lots of kitties. Go ahead, Brian.
Felidar Savior, which looks like it came out of the Zendikar block. For a white 3, you get a 2/3 cat beast with lifelink. This creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 2 target other creatures you control. This is like there's another cat that does the same thing as this, except it's 2 white and 2 instead of a white and 3. Same basic casting cost, but different creature. Again, this goes to show that Rule 36 is in effect. They've come to the end of their creativity cycle, and they're just cycling around creatures with basically the same type of effects and different names on them.
Yeah. All right. This whelp I like. It's pretty cool. Like it a lot.
Yes. Low cost dragons are always a plus for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's 3 drop for 2/2, so that's a little rough. But whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent each time. Man, it's freaking nice. So artifacts, enchantments,
or dragon spell. So every time,
or dragons. Yes, this is key for all dragon decks. This thing is gnarly. I love it.
Yes, I love it all the way. This is going to be an include in every dragon deck now.
There we go. So, all right. Then we, of course, have to have a Phoenix. Colorless, 2 red for 2/2. Flying haste. This creature attacks each combat if able. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control a creature of power 4 or greater, you may pay 1. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So getting that old school Phoenix effect going, it's not bad. I don't know. There's only been a few Phoenixes that really are like that hit. You know, this is okay. It's basic, like kind of fancier draft shaft. Okay, moving on here.
Yeah, well,
I can comment
Casey,
real
to
quick
explain
on
explain to Casey what's going on here. When I refer to Rule 36, in the idea of creative writing and media, there are only 36 available plot lines.
Oh, I am, Coach. Just getting there.
There are only 36 available plot lines for people to use. There no more than that. So,
hey, Pablo.
When I say Rule 36, that means that you've come to the end of creativity. There's no place else to go. They've run out of plot lines they can use. That's why I was talking about this earlier. That's why we're going back to places like Ravnica, Tarkir, Lorwyn, because people these days they don't have the creative spark that people my age, Gen X age, had, because we were forced to go outside. You don't come back into the house unless you want to do chores or stuff like that. So we were forced to be creative in our lives. And people these days are stuck on their iPads and stuff and don't have that.
That's fair. Real quick, TCGDude, you were mentioning something?
Oh, yeah, that last card, the Flame Wake Phoenix, is actually a pretty cool card. It's from Fate Reforged originally, and it's actually seen in some current modern Hollow One decks because you can play it for free. So if it's in the graveyard and you have a Hollow One on the field, so it's actually a pretty sweet card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, we got Frontline Heroism. I don't remember this card. This is just in the Jumpstart set, right? Yes. So 3 for an enchantment. You get a 1/1 right when he comes in. When he casts a spell that targets only a single player you control, create a 1/1 red soldier creature token with haste, and then copy that spell. The copy targets that token. Okay. Okay, got it. So your spawn, got it. All right. This one I don't remember at all, but it's a vampire insect. I don't.
This is new, and this is going in my insect deck. This is going in my Swarm Weaver deck because it is so cool.
Nice. Wait a second. Oh.
Well, since you're stretching and stuff, I'll go out with what the card is. This is Stimulus, the Infestation. It seems like a beefy black and 3 for only a 2/2 legendary vampire insect with flying and death touch. But whenever a player sacrifices a non-token creature, create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. Whenever an insect, leech, slug, or worm you control attack, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So in my insect deck, that's going to be fun. I can include some leeches, and you can play this along with your. This will be fun to play with Toxtrol Corrosive. It beefs up some of your worm decks because we're getting a little bit more worm support nowadays. So I really like this. When I saw this first, especially when I saw that it creates insects, that's all in for my Swarm Weaver deck.
Oh heck yeah! I actually jammed Swarm Weaver in my Altanek deck for standard, and I've always been a fan of Life Siphon abilities. So yeah, that card's gonna rock.
Oh man, I guess we'll go ahead and reveal the the costume. So a little explanation. I am the sorry, God, I can't even say it right now. Mixed matched armor MMORPG character because I just go for armor or stuff that gives me the best stats, and it looks absolutely horrible. So give me a second here. God, guys. So embarrassing. All right, so we got the Christmas shirt, right? Chevy Chase gives some nice stats. We have the pimp suit from 10 years ago. And of course, the thing that's embarrassing AF is the thing that gives me plus 10 to all stats. But, you know, I don't care. Stats is stats, right? We have the, you know, the unicorn helmet that gives you all the stats. It's like, oh, I'm pretty much indestructible, bro. But I look ridiculous. So there you go. Happy Halloween, yo. All right, back to the mix here. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well played,
it
sir.
looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous as hell, dude. But dude, go ahead, hit me with that big axe. You ain't doing no damage, homie. Puppy. Generous pop. It's just cute. And is this new? I think it is.
Yes, this is new, but okay. It's like the white version on the generous cat. Yeah, it's like the dog version of generous cat.
Oh, okay. I was like, why?
From Core 21, nice.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, it looks similar, but the name doesn't really ring a bell. So, all right, that makes sense. Got it. All right. New anime art. And they've been overprinting this guy, but you must admit this art is sick for Primal Hunger. So I'll give him that.
No, what you need to do is you need to find the full art of this guy.
The
full art is
pretty amazing. Yeah.
It is beyond amazing.
Okay. But I like this art. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, right. I dig it. So can somebody educate me here? Is these Jumpstart cards going to be standard legal as well, or just Eternal formats?
I believe they said Jumpstart isn't, but every other set moving forward and everything that's in Foundations is. That's what I was kind of concerned too. I was like, okay, wait a minute. But they said Jumpstart isn't. So I was like, oh, all right. Way to confuse new players.
Yeah, no
Please
kidding.
correct me in chat if I'm wrong.
I wasn't there for that particular announcement, so I can't say anything of certain. But usually, Jumpstart you can slot into standard legal.
That's right. Worm support. Oh yeah. No, they have some new worms too. Yeah, I agree. Needs more squirrel, but unfortunately, that's in the wash. But yeah, no, dude, this inner like Christmas shirt, dude, impressive stats, man. Very impressive. That's why he kept it on, you know. And then the old pimp suit, gotta love that. And of course, the unicorn of power helm looks ridiculous, but yeah, I'm pretty much indestructible, so I don't care. Anyways, all right. So anime art, I think it's kind of cute. That's cute. We got the Font of Hope, and then we have a fancy version of it, in the Jumpstart, which is a full art. Personally, I wish they made this full art because that's just cute. But same thing.
Well, okay. The standard version looks kind of like, you know, the 20s type of flapper girl. This here looks like something straight out of the 70s. Something like
right. Yeah.
Like something like straight out of Greece or something like that.
Right. Let's see here. Come on.
It almost looks like some sorcery card. You know what I'm saying? From that card game. Like it reminds me of that more aesthetic a little bit. Yeah, Scott M. Fisher down there, he did that Force of Will for Double Masters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Scott Fisher's coming back. There you go. I was wondering about it. Okay. New crab? Is this a new crab?
Yes, new crab.
New crab. So for you crab tribal heads, yay. Someone read it so I can get the next thing loaded. Please.
Gilded Scuttler. 1/3, 2 and a blue. Artifact creature crab. This creature can't be blocked. When it enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. So
this is Mr. Crab. Cool. This is Mr. Crab.
Oh yeah, so this could be Mr. Krabs. There you go.
Because he can't be blocked, and whenever Plankton tries to get the get the secret recipe, he stops him. And he puts a stun counter on him. Like
nailed it.
Nailed it.
There you go. Goblin negotiations.
This is new, but it's so fun.
All right, go ahead,
It's another include for Goblin decks. Goblin negotiation is 2 red and X. For source it reads, Goblin negotiation deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature this way. So it's designed to take out little small creatures and just create a whole bunch of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
Nice. Yeah, it's there somewhere, S90 buried. But yes, it's the Dancing Crabs commercial. Yes. I don't have it on point. I am sorry. All right. We got Go Forth, a green. Not the pretty good. You get choose one or the other. You can get a basic land card put in your hand, or target creature gets +2/+2 at the end of turn. Great for draft. I believe this guy new. I don't remember this guy.
This is a replay.
No, this is from Ikoria, right?
No, this was from way back. I can't remember what set it comes out, but this is like way older.
So we got the new anime skin on it. Yeah. Okay. We have another reprint here, I believe.
Interesting.
Trying to, because I'm having to scroll multiple times here. Okay, there we go. Get those loaded. All right, here we go. Trying to move as fast as I can here. Believe this is just a new anime skin, right?
I think so.
I think this is a new Minotaur card.
I believe it's new because I don't remember it, but that doesn't say. That's not saying much. Would someone be kind enough to read it? Trying to.
Gornog, the Red Reaper, a red and 2 for 2/3, legendary Minotaur warrior with haste. Cowards can't block warriors. Whenever one or more warriors you control attack a player, target creature that player controls becomes a coward. Attacking warriors you control get +X/+0 for X's number of cowards your opponents control. Warriors, come out and play!
Huh. Nice. Okay. We got a Kraken. I'm not familiar with this one.
This is a new Kraken.
That's right. Unicorn hair. Yeah.
Ooh, and landfall. Don't we love it?
Yeah. 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 Tap down crazy like. Yo. So more sea creature love. All right. We got Heartfelt Emulator. All right. Moving on.
Oh, yeah. That was in core set 21 as well.
21. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen this one before.
All right.
Yeah, back when it was in standard, it did stuff. People use this card a lot.
And red is already popping off in standard currently with other prowess creatures. So,
yeah.
Yeah, this is going to find many homes.
All right. Hearts on Fire. 1 or 2 creatures get +2/+1. Big deal. Kitty Cat. All right. Trying to speed through here. We have the new Angel coming up. And
Kitty Meow.
Kitty Meow Meow.
Meow.
Yep. I believe it's a reprint, but cute kitty. All right.
So that was new.
That was new. Okay. It's difficult to retain like all the names of older. Yeah. Anyway, this one's flying. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. Pretty nice.
It is
very expensive.
Arguably improved Platinum Angel.
Yes, improved Platinum Angel.
Yeah, it's 6/6. That's not bad. All right, Itaseiku's second right. If someone could read that, I'm trying to speak through the cards.
Second right is a red and 3 for instant that reads, if a target player has exactly 10 life, Hitotsugu's second right deals 10 damage to that player.
Yeah. Pretty fun. If you could pull it off, it is instant. So seems more like a commander. Or like if you're lucky and it just happens in your limited run. So all right, we got a fairy.
It can pair with the Soren Markov Planeswalker that makes target players life 10. That's about the only thing I can think of for like a get you there next card win for that direct without it being like an X spell or whatever.
Yeah. Got a flying wizard. You got to watch them at certain parties. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Just what blue needed. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. High Society Hunter. Pretty basic, but nice. Brian, if you would.
High Society Hunter is 2 black and 3 for a 5/3 Vampire Noble with flying. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. You do put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Whenever another non-token creature dies, draw a card. So card draw, beefing your vampires up.
I think it's on theme for vampires. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely a vampire themed card.
Yeah, I mean, it also did draw a card when that's not just yours. So any non-token creature dies, get to draw a card. I don't like that's a 5/3 though. Bunny.
Yeah, this is gonna enable a lot of life gain strategies.
Soul
Warden effect.
No. What there was somebody earlier was talking about this card. I think it was Casey.
No. He's talking about the one that mass produces.
Yeah, the Heir Apparent. Now you combine the Heir Apparent with this card, and you're just gaining life constantly.
This is a fun one for you homunculus lovers.
Yes. Bibblethip's lost, but he found the clone machine.
I mean, I think you can play this reasonably, but it's still a 2/2 for 4 mana, you know.
Yeah, that was my only drawback in my video when I came across it. It's a little pricey.
Yeah, if it was like a 2/3 or if it was 3 mana, you know, and then anyways. All right, Sloth Beast, huh?
Reach, and you pay 2 to put a 1/1 on it. Okay. I think it's funny because it's a sloth beast. That's about it. There we go. Bear. We got the bears. This is new, right? I don't remember this one at all.
It's Winifred the Pooh. That's what I call this.
Exactly.
Winifred the Pooh.
Selesnya, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we got Herska Sweet Tooth, 3/3 bear for 2 and a green. Whenever this creature attacks, create a food token. Whenever you gain life, you may pay green-white hybrid. When you do, target creature gets XX until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gain. Sweet. So, at the very least, for 3 mana, you can gain 3 life and buff a creature, 3/3. That's, just by itself. That's cool. I dig it.
Icewind Elemental reprint?
No, brand new.
Okay. Just enters, draw a card, discard a card. Okay. Big whoop.
Yeah, that'll be great and limited.
This one is a reprint, but I did kind of like the new anime skin on her.
I like how
used her
thick she is.
back in the standard days. I loved her a lot. What's that?
I was just saying I like how thick she is.
Yeah, this is a thick girl.
She thick.
Right? Come on, they give it to too many skinny girls in this game. Like, gosh.
Yeah.
Anyways, so 3/3 for 3 mana here. Death Touch. Whenever she attacks, you may pay X. When you do, return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a corpse counter on it. If that creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. All right, so just more, graveyard reanimator shenanigans.
We're talking core 19. I had a lot of my decks. The only reason why I know, and not that it was that great, but I just liked it a lot. Ivona, Insatiable Hair. We've seen her before, yes or no?
Don't think we have. I don't recall her.
Yeah, not familiar. But it is a mono red vampire that you could use for Pauper EDH, which was something that folks were talking about at the con. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but anyways, yeah, Ivora, Insatiable Air, a 1/1 vampire warrior for 1 and a red, trample. And when this creature enters and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Whenever you discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on Ivora. All right, cool. Yeah.
It's not bad. Just wish it had flying.
Really well with the blood token. So putting her in a vampire deck that's pumping out blood tokens.
And in red, you do a lot of rummaging, so you'll be able to.
Strefon deck, yeah, that's it. The Strefon. So this should be in.
Okay.
All right. This is some of the fancy art. Kaito, Cunning Infiltrator. Seems like a fun, useful card. This is the first time we're seeing this version, right?
Well, I saw that being pulled on Blissful Bash's video. This particular version in the texture with all the mana symbols foiling. It was really, really, really sick looking.
Yeah, very, very useful. All right, so Kellen's new. Planner Trailblazer, red for a 2/1, nice and cheap. You could pay a colorless and a red. If Kellen becomes okay, so it's one of those stack things. Becomes a human fairy detective and gains whenever he deals combat damage to a player, exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn, and then you could pump it again, make it a 3/2. Detective becomes a human fairy rogue and gains double strike. So pretty nice. You can kind of stack on him as you go.
Yeah, so for 4 mana, you get, 6 damage out of him potentially with that double strike. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Someone read Kiora. I'm not sure.
Yes, Kiora the Rising Tide is a blue and 2 is the new Kiora because it has the deep spark symbol on it. It's a 3/2 legendary Merfolk Noble. When it enters, you draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. It has threshold. Whenever Kiora attacks, there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. It creates Scion of the Deep, a legendary 8/8 blue octopus creature token. So this is designed for like a lot of self-mill and stuff. You create a big 8/8 legendary buddy for her to have. So hoo-ha.
Nice. All right, Kadama's back. We got new enemy skin. Very nice.
I love playing with Kodama. Kodama goes in my Bristly Build deck every day.
Nice. Here we go. New Coma. Coma's always scary. Coma. Okay. Anyways,
I'm gonna eat your world up.
Yeah, this thing's gnarly. Stop giving Simic new toys, damn it. Yeah, Trample and Ward 4. Oh boy. And it's an 8/12, dude. Damn. I mean,
for 7 mana. For 7 mana.
Yeah, but by 7 mana, you win the game already.
8/12 that can't be countered, and it has Trample and Ward 4. So you can't counter it, and once it gets on the board, it takes 4 extra just to be targeted. This thing is disgusting. And whenever it deals combat damage, it creates 4 3/3 blue coil token. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Rude. Just rude. And I like that S90. He's still stuck on Thunder Junction. Ha ha. There we go. We got new anime skin for Laughless Dragon Queen. Oh, wait. No. This is new. No? Yeah.
No. This is an anime skin. Laughless has been reprinted.
No, I know Laughless. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I know my dragons. This is a reprint, new skin. I like the new skin though. It's not bad.
I don't have a Laughless. I need Laughless in my dragon deck. This thing is. I mean, think about that little dragon we had earlier.
Yeah,
yeah. This thing pumps out dragons.
Yo, this thing's awesome. All right, so we were talking about the Leyline axe earlier, and
this thing is absolutely bonkers. Leyline axe. 4 mana.
Start with it on the battlefield.
Artifact equipment. If it's in your opening hand, it starts on the battlefield. What? With all the equipment and chat, reduction. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. And, it does have a bit of a high, equipment cost. But if you start with it on the battlefield and you have equipment reducers, this thing is just going to run the board. People are just going to be swinging away with this.
Yeah. And technically, I mean, it's free, so you don't have to worry about the 4 necessarily. But, if you have some combat tricks, or not combat tricks, but some early ramp, we were thinking the monkey could be swinging turn 2. If we had... we could even potentially, depending if you're running in Rakdos, you can pull it off and get this thing swinging turn 1 with the monkey. So just some food for thought. If you have that gorilla, oh yeah, that you could sack for a free red. Of course, Dark Ritual, and then if you can mix in a Soul Ring Gnat for a commander, yeah, you could pretty much swing definitely turn 2 with this, but as early as turn 1, if you so chose. All right, this is weird because this is like a reprint from Bloomburrow, is it not?
It is.
Yeah, like already.
Interesting.
Yeah,
but the thing is that it's a larger than normal prowess card. You don't see many prowess cards above a 2/2, and this is a 3/4.
But you are paying for it. I mean, it's 4 drop.
Oh yeah, you're paying a little extra for it, but it's worth the cost you're paying for it, and you get to surveil too on top of all that. So it does have good value, and because you have that whole prowess type of thematic going within the foundation set, it's a good include.
All right, Llanowar elves, but different art. She's got the baby.
The baby.
The baby.
I want to see the baby.
All right. Someone read this one while I figure it out. This is a reprint? No.
No, this is something. Is it? I thought this was new.
The art looks familiar.
Yeah, I believe it's new, but I'm sure somebody can correct us in the comment section.
Yeah.
Mild-mannered librarian for 1 green mana, 1/1 human. For 3 and a green, this creature becomes a werewolf. Put 2 1/1 counters on it, and you draw a card. Activate only once.
I remember this back in either Midnight Hunt or
no, there was the wolf that was like this, but
it was similar to this, yeah.
That they wanted to do something like this in the Innistrad block, but they didn't because they already had the wolf that they reprinted twice.
Yeah,
both in Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow.
All right, someone get this one. I'm trying to queue up cards.
So what I understand, this is a new Hydra. Mossborn Hydra is a green and 2 for a 0/0 elemental Hydra with trample. Creatures enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. And it's landfall whenever a land you control enters, double the number of counters on this creature. Ew.
Yeah, I think this was presented on Friday, so this is not new, but just as a powerful card, it wasn't a bad one.
Joey Mossborn Hydra.
Yeah, new art for Puppy. This is a reprint, but it's a doggo.
4 mana, 3/3. Okay, it is. You're right.
Yeah. Well, this is, but they've redone it so
anime
it's
skin.
not. Well, it's not just the anime skin. It's also.
Oh, it is new.
It's well, it's not new, but it's the whatever it is. So it's not a hound. It's a dog.
Ah, okay.
So, all right. Well, the original printing was a hound, but now all hounds are dogs. So it's
a puppy. So anime art for Nabin, Dean of Iteration. Colorless in a blue, 2/1. Wizard controls entering, causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger. It doubles it. All right. And we got Nazar. I'm not familiar with this one.
This is another one of the new cards. The last one was a leftover from Strixhaven.
Okay.
Oh, this is Rudy's Rudy's brother's brother.
Oh, the brother. Okay, brother from another brother. Okay.
This is
yeah,
Cassager's brother.
So 3 and a black for 3/3 menace. Whenever you gain life, put a feeding counter on Pazar. When it attacks, you may remove 3 feeding counters from it. If you do, draw 3 and you lose 3. Okay, a little interesting. And I wasn't familiar with this dino, so I thought it was new.
This is a new dino.
Okay, yay, I got one right. Yeah. Morbid, beginning of your end step. If creature died this turn, put 2 counters on target creature you control. So cool. Pretty nice. And we got, is this a reskin or new? Because I don't remember this.
This is new.
No. Okay. So with the anime skin on it, even better. Go ahead, someone.
So Near-Div Devious Diver is a blue and 2 for a 2/2 legendary Merfolk rogue. Whenever Near-Div Devious Diver becomes tapped, target player mills cards equal to its power. Whenever you cast a spell from your graveyard or activate an ability of a card in your graveyard, draw a card and put a +1/+1 counter on Near-Div.
Yeah.
So this thing with graveyard shenanigans is going to do all sorts of nasty little things.
Oh, boy. And it's a merfolk for you merfolkers. Mizzet. There we go. So this is one of the new Mizzets, I believe. We have one other Niz Mizzet, which is cheaper. I don't think I managed to grab that one. But this one's 4 blue and a red. For flying, you have no maximum hand size. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you may draw that many cards. There's one other one, I believe, that's new in the set, but this one's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, the two new Mizzets, they complement each other. And somebody said you can do almost like an infinite off of them.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do that. All right. Moving right along. I don't remember seeing this guy before.
This guy's new. This is Ozox, the Clattering King, which is a black and 2 for a 3/2 legendary skeleton noble. Ozox the Clattering King can't block. When he dies, create Jumbo Bones, a legendary 2/1 black skeleton creature token that this creature can't block. And when this creature leaves the battlefield, return target card named Ozox Clattering King from your graveyard to your hand.
Interesting.
This is going to go in my skeleton deck for certain.
Nice. All right. Someone get Padim here. We're getting close here.
Got you. Padim, Consul of Innovation. It's a 1/4 Videlkin Artificer for 3 and a blue. Artifacts you control have hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control the artifact with the highest mana value or tied for the highest mana value, draw a card. So that's pretty cool. It's not quite the Darksteel Forge with Indestructible, but it is hexproof. Yeah. So
definitely a new one, because I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah, this is new. It probably comes out of the Kaladesh block. That's what it looks like. And I think it would pair well in your Urza Lloyd Artificer deck. Your Voltron deck.
Pair well with a Chateau LeBlanc and Steak.
Plate armor. I love this. I love the return of plate armor.
Yeah. I've been just waiting to get to a certain card. Plate armor is pretty nice, though. It gives a +3/+3 in Ward 1, so not bad.
And it lowers its equip cost for each other.
You could equip for free if you're running equipment deck, so pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
But the card I've been waiting for, because squirrels.
Yes, I love this. I gave this one to you. I saw that the moment I saw it. It's like, DJ is gonna love this.
I love it, dude. It doesn't even fit my deck necessarily, but I'm gonna have to try to make room for it. It's just too cool. 10-10 and Vigi. There you go. All right. Prideful parent. Aw. Kitty. All
Gotta
right.
love the cats. And
yeah.
I thought it was less than 3 mana. I mean, I guess you get 3 power on the board for 3 mana, you know.
Yeah. Draft chap. But decent. Good lord. It's back.
In
back.
standard. In standard.
In standard.
Yeah, in standard.
Oh man.
If you're not dead by the time you're casting a 10 mana spell, I mean, come on.
Well, I know people that can do some serious
5
ramp.
color. Sure.
5 color ramp.
Color, but okay. Yeah, I mean, if it only had haste, right? It'd be the game ender.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glossing through Card Kingdom here. They have what appears to be all 376 cards available, and one of the ones that I was kind of surprised at is Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze is now standard legal as in 2 weeks. Yeah, again.
What is that?
Did you get loot in your stack, DJ?
No, I did not. If you want to post it or send it to me real quick,
yeah, I'll send it to you right now. Survey says.
Okay.
I gotta turn a light on so I can actually see my keyboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skim through here pretty quick on these next few ones.
There you go, DJ.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see this one. I was just.
Go ahead and read it.
So this is Pasimila, Miletian Poet. A white and 2 for a 1/1 legendary human bard. When you cast your first enchantment spell, each turn create a 2/2 white enchantment creature token. Beginning of each combat, if you control 5 or more enchantments, the similar Miletian Poet gets +4/+4, gains lifelink until end of turn. Okay, so this is basically
savage
for your enchantment deck.
Well, yeah, and what's crazy is, you're gonna be triggering all those Eries and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? With that,
yeah.
Down.
Oh, yeah, all the Eries out of Dustmorn and that, and also, White's got back in standard is Authority Councils, which taps down your opponent's creatures coming into play. They come into play tapped, and you gain life off of it. So, more enchantment stuff. And speaking of that, I was playing a game on Arena earlier where somebody had all spells you can't kill me deck based on enchantments. Authority Councils, 9 Lives, Sterling Grove, and there was one other card I can't think. So basically, it gave you hexproof. It gave you because of 9 lives you couldn't be hit, and you couldn't have counters put on to anything.
Yeah. Real quick, before I know we're going through a lot of spoilers here. Just trying to wrap up and find the good ones here. But do tune in later on tonight, probably about an hour and a half. I'm gonna get me some dinner, then make the thumbnail. So there is a giveaway tonight, a little special Halloween special. Still kind of formulating it, but we're gonna hang out a little bit later. So be on the lookout for that. I did mention in the video, if you guys aren't in the giveaway already, let me go ahead and shoot that link to you guys here in the chat. Make sure you jump in on that. That is for the bigger stuff, and you don't have to be present. There's going to be 3 of those in the mix. Don't miss out on it. Plus, I spent some time on this video. That was my 10-hour stretch getting music for the video together and, of course, actually making the video. So that was the 10-hour plus stream the other day. Anyways, we made this video. Some videos take even longer than that. So here is if you have missed it, go get in on it right there. Just watch it. It's less than 3 minutes. It'll tell you what to say in the comments to get in. Okay, moving on here. Anything on the Pride Mate? Anything cool?
No, I think it's a bit pricey for 4 mana to gain 1 life.
Well, whenever you gain life, you put a counter on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. And also other attacking creatures you get plus X plus 0 till end of turn, where X is the number of counters on coming. So, all right. This thing looks gnarly.
This is kind of a beast lord because it gives your beast 2 less to cast.
For sure. I wish this was in a retro frame because I would love to slot it in one of my decks here. But I'll read it off. Slinza, the Spike Stampede. 5/5 legendary beast for 4 and a green. Beast spells you cast cost 2 less to cast.
I like that.
Right. Each other beast creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it.
Nice.
And whenever Slinza or another creature with power 4 or greater enters, you may pay 1 and a Gruul hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
When you do, Slinza fights target creature you don't control. So yeah, it comes in swinging.
Yeah, very nice. And Perps is super happy to hear that loot's back.
See, this loot looks a lot better than the
other one.
The stupid toothy grin loot. This is kind of a. And also, with Slinza, loot comes in at a single green mana.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because if you got Slinza out, loot comes in at a green mana. And it allows you to play an extra land each turn. It's a 1/4 for 3, which isn't bad. But the second ability, pay 6 for 2 green and 4, and you tap them. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. And reveal a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from among them, and put them on the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom of your in a random order.
6.
I mean, you get that tutor a creature off the top 6 right onto the battlefield, and that's the amount of lands you control, and he allows you to play extra lands. Put this in your landfall deck, and you got big creatures slamming on the board. This thing,
Riona.
Somebody's gonna break this card.
Yeah, someone, please.
Riona Fire Dancer is 2 red and 3 for a 3/4 legendary human wizard. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create X tokens that are copies of another creature you control, where X is 1 plus the number of instant and sorcery spells you cast this turn. They gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of your next end step.
There you go. Timeless Lotus and Tazri, Survivor, Matt, can make percentages to turn 6. There you go. Nice. I like this one. I'm almost wondering, like, do you buy like the Foundations Play Booster or just go for the Jumpstart? Because there's a lot of fun stuff in Jumpstart. Good lord.
Well, that's what I've been saying. Is that the way they've done this Jumpstart is as good or better than the OG 2020 Jumpstart, and it seems super fun to play.
Right. Well, guys, you usually we run about 2 hours, so I'm going to give you guys a chance to go ahead and plug your channel. It's the shill section. I've already shilled. We have a giveaway live this Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Lots of special guests rolling through as well. Some surprise peoples, so it should be super fun. Also, if you happen to be up late tonight, in about 1 to 2 hours, I will be popping on live, and we have a sweet giveaway from MagicCon. Make sure you guys tune in for that. So, Brian, did you want to go and plug your channel, bud?
I'm working on that as we speak. So,
all right,
give me half a second here.
Minotaur Berserker Wizard. Yeah. So more exert action. Okay. There you go. Sweet. Go check them out. TCGDude. There you go. You still got the core set battle, right?
Yo, yes. And what's super exciting is that with the basically wrapping up of previews on Foundations, we've got quite a few cards that are going to be coming out of 2013 and 2012 between the common, uncommon, and rare slots, and even mythic with the Johnny and Omniscience. So, anywho's, currently we're sitting on core set 2013 in Japanese, 5 packs to your door for $30. We're battling high-low CMC to win an extra 3 packs. I do have some pretty sweet extras to throw in there for folks. I haven't fleshed that out yet. We got to fill these seats first, folks. But there is some triomes in that batch of goodies, so those are always great for deck building. Yeah, exactly. But anywho's, other than that, if you like Magic music, I got a parody song on there. Otherwise, I'm going to be playing Arena. Yeah, absolutely. More often and showing off deck techs because your boy be doing the standard grind. So yeah,
nice.
Thanks for having me over here, bro. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, sure. If you're up later, let me know. I gotta get something to eat, and then I will work on the thumbnail, and I'll give about 30 minutes notice in Discord. So yeah, tonight we are doing a nice little giveaway. Do tune in. We're just gonna be kind of chillaxing. We got to get at least 10 people in on the giveaway to give it away. So that's the plan. So hopefully, if you guys aren't busy tonight, swing on by and hopefully win something cool. Again, if you've missed it earlier, I did post in on here. Do get in on the giveaway. It's less than 3-minute vid. Watch it. Learn what to type in the comments to get in on some of the bigger prizes happening here on Saturday. So Saturday is going to be super awesome. Make sure you guys tune in for it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off of here. Hopefully next week, I know a lot of people are out for Halloween with their kids. So hopefully we'll have a little bit bigger roundtable next week so we can really discuss MSRP and some of the other big hitting things that happened over the weekend. I know we also didn't even get to the rules change. So maybe we might discuss that more next week. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you guys here in right about or just at 2 hours. So I'll see you guys soon. So you guys have a good one, and stay awesome, my friend. Bye.
Adios.